guys, this is Stormouse03. Welcome back to another Resident Evil VII DLC guide. This is for the Jack's 55th birthday mode on the first banned footage volume 1. And it's the most arcadey of the arcade modes, I think. We're feeding Jack lots of food that we have to go grab from around these different areas of the house. And so we're going to take with us the shotgun and the shotgun shells. There's not many, you don't need many. And then we have time bonus alpha 1, and now you unlock that by beating this with an A rank. And so if you don't get the S rank on it because you don't have that the first time, you should get an A rank. Getting an A rank, you have to have 12 minutes left, and so that shouldn't be a big problem for you if you follow this same path here. So if you don't get the S, you'll get the A. So you come up here, we grab this blue pistol, which kills things in one shot, or 17 if you miss them a lot, like I did. Don't worry, there's no way you can possibly have worse aim than I did. You pick up the spice from the corner right there, and then we go into this room, we pop that guy, and grab the wine that's sitting there. And then we're gonna head downstairs and feed Jack. And so the pistol runs out, and we have some seconds built up though, which is good. That's what we want. And so we're gonna open this door. There are 2 of these molds that you want to shoot in the face. And then we're going to pick up the chicken from over here. And all of this is about pathing so that I can pick things up and still have some seconds on the clock. Because you start off with 15 seconds, I believe. And then we want to pick up the wine, and that's it off of that table. You start off with 15 seconds and 15 minutes, excuse me. And you gain extra time by killing enemies so that it doesn't count off your main clock. We're going to feed him everything, and note that we combined the spice and the chicken to make spicy chicken, and that gives us more points. We're going to pick up 1 and only 1 of the spices on that rack. Shoot both of those guys in the face. And we're going to continue on. We have a couple more things to pick up, and then we will be done. We're going to head through this door, and if I was being smart, I would have shot these 2 molds and the ones behind me before shooting that little Jack statue. Or Jack statue, the little football guy. Football bobblehead. And that would have meant that you would have doubled the time that you got from shooting all of these guys. But I wasn't smart, and I didn't do that. But you can probably be smarter than I was. So we're going to combine our spice and our chicken on both of these, and then we're going to pick up this wine, and then we're going to go feed all this stuff to Jack. And so if you had shot the little football guy afterwards, you should have more time here than I did to spare, because you should still have those bonus seconds. But as you can see, it worked out anyway, and got our S rank. So that is my path through that first one. It's not too bad. And once you get an S rank, you will unlock Brawler, which will be really important for later. But for now, we're on to testing area 1. And the S rank on this one is 9 minutes. And we're going to do better than that. We're going to get an SS rank on this one. So, we open this up. We get our shotgun and shells. And then we're going to pick up time bonus alpha 1 and time bonus beta 1. Again, you unlock that time bonus beta 1 by beating this with an S rank, which you should have no problem doing with the path that I'm about to show you. So, did I say S rank? I meant A rank. I hope I said A rank. You need an A rank on this one in order to unlock time bonus beta 1. And then that should help you get the S rank if you haven't. So we shoot a bunch of guys in the face on our way into this little area. We shoot this guy, and then we want to pick up both of those things. I think that's a fruit and a beer. And then there's this guy that has the little orange lock on him. You want to shoot him and kill him, and when he dies, the door will unlock, and it should take no more than 3 shots to kill him. You grab everything that's on this table, and you head out this way, and you're going to grab this little blue pistol. And we're going to shoot that crawler, and we're going to shoot that crawler, and we're going to grab the chicken that's in this corner. Grab the chicken. There you go. And then we're going to shoot that guy. Accuracy was much better on this one. We're going to shoot that guy. And then you need to shoot this guy a couple of times. Did I say my accuracy was better? Now we're going to combine a couple of things. So we combine the fruit and the beer. We combine the chicken and the spice. And we combine the cheese and the soup. And then we pick up 1 beer and 1 fruit, and we head on down to Mr. Jack. And now, grab only what I'm grabbing, because you need to have room in your inventory. So don't try to grab extra stuff, because you will only need what I'm showing. And grabbing extra stuff is not going to help you. It's only going to take up room in your inventory. So you want to run back up here. And we're going to go kind of the back way. We leave that beer alone. We don't need that right now. We're going to pop that guy in the face. And then there's going to be a crawler on our right. We're going to kill him. And then we're going to drop down into this area. And then there's going to be a crawler and a regular guy. So we kill the crawler. We kill the regular guy. And then we grab all 3 of those things. It's wine and then Dolby Crew, which Dolby Crew is one of the best items in the game. It allows you to get 300 points, I believe, of food ingested. So it's a really good one to have. We're going to shoot that guy in the face. And then we're going to head on down these stairs to the left and work our way to the blue door. So shoot this guy in the face. We shoot this guy in the face or the shoulder. He's not dead. Kill him. And to the left here is our blue door that we've opened up. And now you want to grab the chicken. And you want to make sure that whatever you do right there, you grab the chicken. Because the chicken you need to combine with the spice in order to pick up the other item to combine the fruit and the beer. And we're going to kill this crawler. And we're going to kill this guy. And then we have 1 shotgun shell left. And so we're going to use it to kill that guy. And so you need to be pretty precise with your shots. Pick up the beer so you can combine it with your fruit that you picked up. And we're going to get to feeding Mr. Jack here. But you can't feed him the shotgun. So you feed him all of the stuff. And we had a beer to spare. So there you go. That is your S, or in our case, SS rank on that particular area, testing area 1. So that is pretty cool. And now we're going to move on to Main House 1. So this one I think is one of the easier ones in terms of time, which is nice, and it also gives us a really nice unlock at the end of it, the Golden Crowbar, once we get the S rank on this one, and that's going to be something that you really want to have for the last 3. So this is going to be a good one. The S rank on this one's pretty generous, and so you shouldn't have too much trouble here. So we pick up the shotgun and the shells per usual, and our time bonuses alpha and beta 1. And then we're gonna go to work. So you head up the stairs on the right, and then we're going to kill this guy, hopefully in 1 shot, to unlock this door right here. And then there's going to be one of your fat molds here, and you just want to try to shoot him in the face. He'll probably puke on you a time or two, but you just want to keep popping him in the head until he dies, and then run away quickly because he's going to explode. And you get down here, you grab those 2 wines out of the bathtub, and you make your way back over. There will be a newly spawned mold here on your left that you can kill for some extra time. And we're going to head across into this room, and we're going to grab the chicken and the cake and the shotgun shells and the cheese and the spice. And all that stuff we're going to combine for Jack right down here. So we combine, well, we give him the wine on its own, and we give him the spicy chicken and the cheese cake. And we head on through here. And now I don't know why I decided to shoot her. I think it was just to stop the clock for a half a second, but that wasn't a great choice. So you grab the red pistol, and then that fires really quickly. You kill Marguerite, and then you kill a couple more molds on the way into this next little area. And you just want to not worry about picking up stuff and just try to get all of these guys killed before this red pistol runs out. And we're going to head into this door, grab the stew and the wine, and then make sure you re-equip your shotgun after you use that red pistol. I didn't, and I got hit for my trouble. So the cheese is the only thing that you pick up off of that table. You grab the sugar here, and the spice, and the cake. And then we're going to head on back. We're going to combine the cake and the sugar for sugar cake. We're going to combine the cheese and the stew for cheese fondue. And then we're going to feed him everything but the spice. Keep the spice in your inventory. And head on this way. We're going to shoot this guy for some time. And then we're going to head through this purple door. Grab the stew. Grab everything off of that table. Kill this guy. And grab the Dolby crew. And then you're going to want to combine your spice and your chicken, your cheese and your stew. And then if you pick up that fruit, you can combine it with the beer. So we're gonna start feeding him stuff. And as you can see, you didn't even need the fruit and the beer. We had enough without that. So as long as you do a good job of combining things and try not to get hit as much as I did. I got a couple of little missteps there, but overall not too bad, not too shabby. We got our S rank and we unlock our Golden Crowbar, which we're going to use on Guest House 2. So you don't have a whole lot of time on this one. The timing is very precise. And this one is kind of difficult in terms of getting hit as well, because we're only taking the Golden Crowbar, Brawler, which helps us to kill them in one hit, and Time Bonus Alpha 1 and Beta 1. Okay. We're going to head straight up the stairs, kind of the same path we took before, but it'll alter a little bit here in a second. Kill that first guy, And then we're moving on to the attic. And there's no blue gun up here this time, but there are still these enemies. So you want to kill them. There are 4. 3, 4. And then don't worry about hitting this bobblehead until you kill the blue crawler that spawns. So you want to kill him first. And then you want to hit the little football bobblehead. Come in here, grab the cake, and grab the stew on your way out. And if you did that a little bit better than I did, you might have a few extra seconds. And any extra seconds on this one will be much appreciated because this one's, I think, fairly difficult. These last 3 are fairly difficult. So we kill this guy, we grab the cheese, and then we're gonna kill these 2 guys, grab the chicken, head under here into the crawl space, grab the spice, and head down the ladder and curse the timer as it continues to go while you are trying to climb down this stupid ladder. But that's okay, because we're not going to lose any more time. So we hit a bunch of dudes on the way through this section, which is awesome. Grab you some time. And that guy opened up the yellow door. These fat guys take 3 hits, so hit him 3 times, and then you want to try to get away from him. That guy on the right spat on me just at the perfect wrong time. You run around him, then you shoot this guy 3 times, you move back, you shoot this guy 3 times, and then hopefully you're far enough away that the first guy doesn't explode on you like happened to me. And then I didn't have enough room in my inventory and I got blown up on again. And so stay away from some of those explosions while you're combining this stuff. We use the first aid and now we're back on track. So you should have plenty of time now to get through the rest of the level, and luckily Jack doesn't need much in the way of food. We're gonna kill these 4 guys in here. Be careful because your crowbar can get stuck on the doorway like mine did, so you just want to be careful with those 4 guys. You don't necessarily need to kill this dude right here. He spawns when you kind of walk back and walk forward. I just want to show you where he was because he's the guy who opens the green door, just in case you wanted to mess around with some different pathways or find all the items that are in this level. That opens up the green door. So we're gonna kill these dudes. This is the orange door guy. Grab the sugar, combine the sugar with the cake. And then there is another cake. And another guy to kill. And we're gonna get to the business of feeding our patriarch here. So we're gonna feed him sugar cake. We're gonna feed him cheese fondue. Gonna feed him the spicy chicken. And then the last just regular cake should do it. And that will be Guest House 2 accomplished, which is awesome. So that's our S rank. And now everything else that we unlock are just like bonus things, and you're not really going to need any of them for the rest of the S ranks, which is pretty cool. You do get these like time bonus beta 2 and alpha 2, but they make you slower, so I would recommend not using those. This is testing area 2, and for this one we're going to take our shotgun and shells as well as our golden crowbar, brawler, time bonus alpha, and time bonus beta. And now if you are better with the crowbar than I am, then you may not need to take the shotgun. But I hated killing these little crawlers with the crowbar. So that's why I have the shotgun. You duck under those traps, you kill the first crawler, and you kill the first guy. And then we're going to grab this fruit. We're going to kill these dudes. And I think the orange guy took 2 hits. We're going to pick up this pistol, and we're going to go to town on these enemies. So that's crawler down, that's that guy down. Then we're going to kill the fat guy from up here. We're going to drop down. We're going to kill this other guy that spawns. And we're going to grab both of the things on that table. Head back up. And hopefully you'll have enough time left on this red gun to kill that last crawler. And then we're going to be grabbing the items here. So we're going to need to combine our fruit and beer, chicken and spice, and grab the cheese to combine with the stew. There will be a guy behind you, so you want to do that pretty quick. And then in here, we want to grab the beer, because we should have another fruit. And then pick up your last item there. You want to duck underneath these traps. And head down to Mr. Jack to begin the feeding. So we're going to feed him our fruit beer. And our spicy chicken and our stew. And then I'm going to head in this room, kill that guy right there to open up the yellow door. And then in here, we're going to kill this guy. Grab the cheap wine. Grab the cake. Combine the sugar with the cake. And then we're going to feed him the sugar cake and the wine. Keep the chicken. And head upstairs. Switch back to your crowbar. Kill this guy up here. Switch back to your shotgun to kill the crawler on the right. And then we're going to use the shotty again to kill this crawler here. Again, duck underneath the traps. Grab everything off of that table. Come through this door. Grab the stuff on your right. And then we're going to head to the left over here. Head through this yellow door. And there's some Dolby crew there for our trouble. And another enemy that we can just go ahead and kill for some extra time. So now, when you head back this way, you should have a couple of guys spawn. And now if you didn't head the way that I went, these guys will not spawn. So you need to take that path. So you kill that guy, he unlocks the green door, and you needed to let him blow himself up and then hit him one more time. You're gonna feed Jack your food. And we keep the rest of the items in order to combine them. We come in here, we pop that guy, and then we're going to have stew, and we're going to pick up the spice and cheese. And then we're going to get to the business of combining stuff. So cheese and stew, chicken and spice, and that should do it. So that one, the timing on that one is a little tight, but hopefully if you are able to replicate my path there, and just make sure you only feed him the items that I feed him. So pay attention to what I'm feeding him and what I'm keeping. I know it goes by pretty quickly, but you might want to rewatch that a couple of times because you want to make sure that you have the right items to combine to get those higher points. And so we're going to head on to our final destination here. Main House 2. And so the S rank on this one is 12 minutes and 30 seconds. And it's not too bad if you take a good path and if you combine the right items. It is not too terrible. But if you don't, then it is terrible. So we're taking Brawler, we're taking Crowbar, we're taking Time Bonus 1 and Time Bonus 2. Or Time Bonus Alpha 1 and Beta 1. Excuse me. We're going to head left up these stairs. We're going to kill this guy and turn around. And we're going to kill this guy. And then we're going to leave that door on the right for the moment. We're going to leave that guy alive. And we're going to pick up this blue gun. We're going to kill this orange dude with 3 shots. Hopefully more efficiently than I did. We're going to kill this guy with a couple of shots. And then we're going to use this blue gun in order to kill these crawlers because they're irritating. So blue door is now open, and then that guy is also dead. Now, we're going to head into the blue door. We're going to pick up the sugar and the cake. We're going to go and pick up this cake and that fruit and then cheese. And we're going to drop down onto the stairs and head down into the garage. We're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, 7 times. Hit that guy until he dies. Grab the stew. Head back upstairs. Through these doors. Kill this guy. For some time. And then we're going to want to pick up the Dolby Crew. And a beer. Then we're going to combine some things. So cake with cheese. Fruit with beer. We're going to pick up the chicken and the wine. Kill this guy. And there should be some spice here, which we can't pick up because we don't have room, but that's okay. So we're going to feed him the wine and the cake that we have combined. Fruit beer. And then we're going to pick up the spice. For the for the stew, excuse me. And then we'll just feed him the regular cake and the regular chicken. Kill these enemies. No reason to go into that blue door. I'm gonna come down here and then we're gonna find Marguerite over here walking around, and we're going to hit her a bunch of times and get 21 seconds, which is great. And then we're going to come around here and we're going to kill that guy. And we're going to go down these stairs, pick up the sugar there. Pick up this red weapon. And then we're going to proceed to destroy Boss Marguerite. And you just shoot her until she dies, and then we pick up the garbage there. We go into this room, we pick up the cake, and the cake's in the Dolby crew. We pick up the garbage, and we pick up the garbage. And by that point, your red pistol has run out, but we are good. So we're going to kill this guy so that we pick up a little bit of extra time, and then we're going to hit this bobblehead to double our time, and then we're going to start combining stuff. So sugar and garbage, sugar and garbage. So we had kept one of the sugars from before, and that was why. The cake and the cheese, there's one more sugar right there that we can combine with the last garbage. And now we're just gonna hit these guys, head in here, pick up some more Dolby Crew, combine our last garbage and sugar, pick up this other Dolby Crew, and then we're going to head on back to Jack. So the sugar and garbage is called the Baker Family Special or something, and that's the highest amount of points that you can get for something. So we kill that guy, we kill that guy, just to make sure we have enough time left on the clock. And then we're gonna proceed to give him all of our high-ranking stuff, all the Dolby Crews that we've picked up, and then our cheesecake, and then these Baker Family Specials, which are 400 points each. And then I'm gonna head back in here and hit this guy, grab the stew, hit this guy, kill this guy, grab the stew, grab the cheese, and grab this cake and chicken and fruit. We're going to combine our cheese with our stew and then grab that last item. And now the picking up these items is pretty specific. And so again, on this one you want to feed him what I feed him, and nothing more and nothing less. So we're feeding him the cheese stew. Then we're feeding him the cake. And the chickens. And we're done. And so that's S rank on that one. It's pretty tricky, but if you follow that path, you should have plenty of food to feed him and some pretty good points. And so once you get an S rank on everything, you will unlock your achievement or trophy, Best Birthday Ever, and you will unlock the Gold Blaster, which we're going to use to get another achievement in the next video. So hope that that was helpful for you guys. I know that some of the timing on those can be tight, but if you follow the path that I take and kill the enemies that I kill in the order that I do, and pick up the stuff that I pick up and combine the things that I combine and feed him what I feed him, you should be able to replicate what I have done and get your S ranks. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope it was helpful, and I will see you in the next one.